A giant gorilla dragged an explorer for a few feet before finally leaving him alone. There's no amount you could pay this explorer to face that bone-chilling ordeal again in his life. Evening in Zimbabwe, a group of tourists experienced an unexpected twist during journey. As they drove along the safari road, one of the men spotted a lion charging towards them with alarming determination. Despite its best efforts, the lion struggled to keep pace with their vehicle. Seizing the chance, the tourists accelerated away, narrowly escaping the lion's menacing pursuit as it eventually slowed and faded into the distance.
Oh my God, there's a lion chasing us! Yes, go, he's slowing down. Oh, I'm so scared.
It's no secret that kangaroos, for some strange reason, have a knack for picking fights with humans. This particular kangaroo, however, was especially determined. It chased down a man with relentless aggression, leaving him no choice but to stand his ground. With no other means of defense, the man decided his best option was to take the fight to the kangaroo, mano a mano. In a desperate bout of survival, his boxing skills turned out to be his saving grace. Relaxing in their living room, received a surprise visit when a large monitor lizard casually strolled into their home. The unexpected intrusion turned their peaceful evening into a chaotic scene of laughter and quick thinking as they safely guided the curious reptile back outdoors. Embarked on an expedition in South Africa, eager to observe lions in their natural habitat. Their excitement quickly turned to fear when one of the lions began to approach them. One of the men shouted, "We need to get out of here, now!" Despite their retreat, the lion, with a taste for human prey, pursued them relentlessly. They fired several warning shots in an attempt to scare it off, but the lion remained undeterred. After a tense chase, the lion, perhaps deciding they weren't worth the effort, spared their lives and retreated back into the wild. This chilling video captures a man's reckless decision to reach into a lion's cage. Unaware of the danger, he unknowingly pushes his hand deeper into the lion's cage. The lion clamps down, locking onto his finger with a vice-like grip, refusing to let go. This shocking footage serves as a serious reminder that just because a wild animal is behind bars, it doesn't mean it's been tamed. This daring group of tourists began recording as they noticed movement up ahead. It wasn't long before the tiger spotted them. Panic set in, and they quickly retreated to their vehicle, driving down the road with the hope that the tiger would lose interest. However, the hungry predator had other plans. Stealthily, it stalked them, inching closer as they tried to escape. Suddenly, the tiger sprang into action, launching itself into a full-on charge. With no time to second-guess their decisions, the tourists sped away, prioritizing their survival over the dangerous thrill of observing the tiger. The fisherman drove to the river, eager for a successful day of fishing. After setting up his boat and arranging his camera to capture the session, he was thrilled with his early catches, which fueled his excitement. Suddenly, a snake slithered into the boat. Startled, the fisherman scrambled to the back of the boat, screaming in fear. Thankfully, the snake quickly left. Brave men took it upon themselves to protect their village from a terrifying tiger by attempting to drive it away. When the tiger charged into the water, the men remained unfazed. They beat the water with sticks, screamed, and set off firecrackers in a desperate attempt to scare the beast. Miraculously, the tiger decided to retreat, leaving the area altogether. In the end, even the tiger seemed moved by the villagers' unwavering determination to keep their homes safe. A silverback gorilla, irritated by the presence of explorers in his territory, charged at them, beating his chest in an attempt to instill fear. As he reached their position, he chose not to retreat, but instead continued to harass the explorers as they tried to take pictures of him. The instructor advised the group to remain calm and avoid sudden movements, emphasizing the importance of making minimal noise to prevent further provocation. By following this guidance, the explorers were able to capture better photographs. Just as the gorilla seemed ready to leave, he made one final attempt to intimidate the group by dragging one of the explorers. Fortunately, they managed to intervene in time, rescuing the explorer and ensuring everyone's safety.
After the first charge, the giant primate does not leave the group alone and continues to harass the tourist, trying to take pictures of it.
Come this way. Don't worry. Don't run.
A group on safari had a thrilling moment when curious hyenas approached their vehicle, sniffing around with inquisitive noses. The close encounter with these fascinating predators provided a mix of excitement and nervous laughter as the hyenas inspected their unexpected visitors. It was a wild reminder of the untamed beauty of Africa's wildlife. Mentally unstable man bravely, or foolishly, climbed into a lion exhibit to challenge the majestic predators. Before help could intervene, the lions, enraged by the intrusion, approached him. Miraculously, the man escaped unscathed, reminding everyone of the perilous unpredictability of wildlife encounters. This spine-chilling video opens with two hunters sitting high in a tree, their attention drawn to a bear roaming below. Eager to capture the moment, they quickly start recording. As tension mounts, the bear suddenly decides to investigate the hunter's sanctuary and begins to climb the tree. Panicked, the hunters prepare for a potential confrontation. In a desperate move, the recording hunter deploys a canister of bear spray. The bear, overwhelmed by the intense odor, flees in haste. The question lingers: what makes the smell so repellent to bears? golfers at Buffalo Creek Golf Club were in for a surprise when a colossal alligator decided to take a leisurely stroll across the fairway, heading towards the lake. While kayaking down the Lugenda River in Mozambique, a group of friends had a terrifying encounter with a deadly hippo. The guy recording the adventure heard strange sounds in the distance and quickly alerted the others, urging them to split up and paddle away as fast as they could. After narrowly escaping the hippo's initial charge, they regrouped, shaken but determined. Despite the danger, they decided to press on, continuing their journey down the river. Suddenly, as if it were a scene out of a horror movie, the hippo reappeared, surfacing right in the middle of their group. Miraculously, the hippo decided to retreat, sparing them from what could have been a deadly attack. Realizing the seriousness of the situation, they decided to call it a day, their adventurous spirits finally subdued by the close brush with danger. A kayaker paddling peacefully near the coast was caught off guard when a massive male orca swam just inches beside him. The curious whale's sleek black form glided effortlessly through the water, leaving the kayaker in awe and a little startled. Thankfully, what could have been a dangerous situation turned into a breathtaking moment of marine wonder. This man had a heart-pounding moment when he encountered a mountain lion while hiking in Orange County. With nerves of steel, he kept his cell phone recording as the majestic predator approached, capturing a rare and intense wildlife encounter. This man's calm demeanor turned what could have been a dangerous situation into a mesmerizing and unforgettable wilderness experience.
Oh, shit. No way.
And these fishermen caught sight of a huge alligator at the shore. The shark, on hearing them, turned back and launched dangerously at them. But that's a story for another time. They got out with their lives. The sheer size and power of the alligator was intimidating, and the sudden aggression of the alligator adds to the tension. The fishermen's quick reactions and their relief at escaping unharmed highlight the ever-present danger when interacting with wildlife. This encounter is a dramatic reminder of the need for constant vigilance and respect for nature's unpredictable forces. This family can count today as their lucky day. As the woman reeled the fish onto the boat, a huge shark came, took the fish, and hit their boat, giving them fear for days. I'm sure that would be their last trip in a while. The sudden appearance of the shark is both thrilling and terrifying, as it lunges out of the water with incredible speed and power. The boat rocks violently, and the family's screams of surprise and fear are genuine. This unexpected encounter serves as a stark reminder of the ocean's unpredictable nature and the thin line between a routine fishing trip and a potentially dangerous situation. Their sunny day took a sudden turn when a hippo began slowly stalking towards them, inching closer with every step. Instead of fleeing, they did what humans often do. They started recording the encounter. They underestimated the danger, treating it as just another part of their usual observation. But out of nowhere, the hippo burst into a terrifying sprint, ready to attack. The driver reacted just in time, accelerating away from the charging animal. As the distance widened, the hippo finally abandoned the chase, and the group cautiously resumed their observation.
Jeg tenkte bare på
Snakk til Kita.
Aku mana itu dia sudah.
Saya kan gerai.
What What began as an exciting adventure through the heart of South Africa, touring the breathtaking landscapes and observing its majestic wildlife, quickly turned into a nightmare. A blue car, leading a convoy of tourists, encountered a massive elephant on the road. At first, the elephant seemed indifferent, giving the impression that it would allow them to pass without incident. But in a sudden, terrifying twist, it charged at the blue car, flipping it effortlessly and smashing it to pieces. The other cars, frozen in shock and horror, slowly backed away from the scene, unable to comprehend the horror they had just witnessed. A man thought he was bonding peacefully with his pet lion as he gently patted it, but suddenly the lion lunged at him, startling both man and beast. The unexpected reaction turned a quiet moment into a heart-pounding reminder of the wild instincts that lie within even the most familiar of creatures. This man, attempting to intimidate the alligator with his presence, quickly realized his mistake. In a flash, the alligator lunged at him, clamping onto his leg and nearly dragging him into the water. Thankfully, he managed to free himself just in time. It's safe to say he's learned his lesson. Never stare down an alligator. During a regular safari drive, a group of tourists had an unexpected encounter with territorial elephants. Initially, they were focused on photographing the majestic animals. As they continued along the road, they began to hear the trumpet-like calls of an elephant. Intrigued, they decided to follow the sounds. As they traced the direction of the calls, they spotted one elephant. However, without warning, another elephant charged at their vehicle, coming dangerously close to a collision. Fortunately, their experienced guide expertly maneuvered the vehicle, averting a potential disaster and ensuring the safety of everyone on board. Young Blood, a popular YouTuber known for his adventurous spirit, was recording his paddleboarding experience when an unexpected visitor emerged from the depths. A tiger shark surfaced close by, but Young Blood remained remarkably calm and unfazed. However, this was short-lived. A turtle soon joined the scene, triggering the shark's predatory instincts. The shark launched a brutal attack on the turtle, but despite its efforts, it couldn't secure its prey. Frustrated, the shark turned its attention to Young Blood, biting his paddleboard and leaving noticeable bite marks. Fortunately, the shark soon lost interest and swam away, leaving Young Blood shaken but safe.